driving a Nissan Versa right now, which is, you know.
Oh, that's from the Heroes show, Nissan Versa.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, they're always talking about that car.
Really? Heroes? Is that still on?
No, that's off, but that was in, that was in reruns.
Really?
Netflix. Not reruns, but Netflix. It was.
I was really into that the first season. And
yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh, that little blonde girl is so crazy hot, isn't she?
Oh, the cheerleader?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
She's on some other show now.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird when she'd throw herself off the bridge and stuff and break her arms and twist them around and kind of grossed me out.
Oh, when she did the thing with the crashed car.
Yeah, when she crashed the car to kill maim the
date raper.
Date raper. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
But I like that show. Jack and I watched it for a little while, but then I guess we got off of it and we didn't finish it. We got a couple seasons into it, but we never finished.
But
it was pretty cool. We went over to Japan, feudal Japan, and we should probably go and watch it again. But one of those things, you stop watching it and then you forget where you left off. And
right. That's exactly true. That's so true. I still haven't watched the last after the dredge yet.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I haven't watched it either. I saw the clip, but I do have to watch it. It's not. I couldn't find it on TV, so I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube or something. If I find it, I'll.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's on there. I'll put it up on our website so we can.
Yeah, it's on the Pirate Bay. So. Oh,
I think it's on YouTube. I think Discovery Channel puts it up.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think so. Because the other one, after Gold Rush or whatever they call it, the other show, they didn't even show that on TV. You had to go and watch it off the webpage.
Ah, gotcha.
So we'll give it a try. See what happens.
So I took that. I took the rental car, drove down to my brother's house after work to say hi to him and see what's going on down there. I hadn't gone to his house. I talked to him pretty regularly, and I went down to visit his house. And first thing he wanted to do, he's like, hey, I just got off work too. You want to go work out or do something? Because he's on a pretty good workout regimen that he didn't want to get off of. I was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. And so we go work out. I do some cardio, and he's lifting and stuff. And so we get done, and I'm like, hey, why don't we get some wings and beer? And he's like, yeah, that's a great idea. I said, well, how about this place? He says, no, I can't go back there. I was like, what? I said, okay. I didn't really get too much into it, because he's got a history of bad behavior. Yeah. And that would be so he's driving DUI. So I go, how about this place? He says, no, not that place either. Dude, we had to drive around, we had to go like 10 miles away before we found a place that
was acceptable.
We could stop. Yeah, we had TGI Fridays, and then in that bar, in the TGI Fridays where we were eating, there were bartenders from the other places that he was banned from.
Oh man!
And some of the places were like a self-imposed embarrassment. Man, well, one of the places was was his fault. One of the places was his friend's fault. It's just like...
Sounds like you trying to rent a car.
Oh, dude, it's exactly like you trying to rent a car. That's the band.
That's not good news. That's not good news.
Yeah, but this is pretty fun.
Well, I don't know. You've been looking at the news. Did you see... I know you're big into the MMA thing, right? The man-on-man action. Speaking of bars, you see the Iraqi vet that broke up a robbery at a convenience store?
Yeah, I saw I haven't watched the video yet, but I saw the headline.
You saw the headline?
Yep, that sort of stuff makes it onto the MMA websites pretty regularly.
Now they said the guy's name was Zach. I think it's Tomey, Zach Tomey. They said he used. Now tell me if you know what this is. He used a
rear naked choke.
Naked choke hold. Yes, you know that one, huh?
Oh yeah. That's the best one to use.
Now it seems kind of silly to me to get undressed to wrestle with somebody, but in the middle of a robbery. But I guess if that's what it takes.
Well, all right, you're in for the win, man.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's partly the choking and then the embarrassment of having a naked man clinging to you. It really does you in.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I really don't know where the naked comes from.
Yeah.
The Brazilians call it the mata-leão, which is called the lion killer.
Oh.
And basically, it's headlock from behind. Or, just generically speaking, headlock from behind. You slip your arm underneath their jaw.
The forearm.
Yeah, but you get a V. You get your arm under their jaw, so that the V where your elbow is right underneath their jaw.
Okay.
Then
so you're not actually choking them then.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
But what you're doing is you're making a V across both sides of their carotid artery, right? So
you're cutting off the blood.
Yeah. Eventually. So then you take your hand on that.
The other hand.
You take the hand.
The choking arm. Okay.
Yep. You put that in the crook of your other arm, your free arm.
Okay.
Right?
For like leverage. Yeah.
Yep. And then you put your free hand.
Yeah.
On the back of his head.
To push it forward.
Yep. And you squeeze. Okay. And and he'll be blacking out shortly.
Ah.
And there's other, and you can, with your lower body, you wrap your legs, on his, so he can't get any leverage, so eventually, there's multiple ways to do that.
It sounds a little weird.
No, it's actually it's one of the simplest chokes that you can do. You can do it to your children at night, put them to bed. And
I just use cough syrup. It's so much easier.
Are you going to Beaky Teeny?
Yeah.
And it's a good move. It's classic. It's obviously, especially if you want to surprise somebody. It's always they will be surprised.
Oh yeah, especially if you're robbing a store. You don't expect somebody to jump on your back and start choking you.
Yeah.
You might expect a punch or getting shot.
But that's awesome, though. That's awesome because, people, I'm glad to see that people, do...
Well, it's the vigilante justice, right?
Oh, yeah. Is there any other...
Speaking of which...
Justice?
Let's talk hoodies.
Hoodies.
Let's talk hoodies.
Yeah.
What this has gone beyond the actual crime itself or the incident itself, and it has nothing to do with those two anymore.
This is really spiraling out of control.
Oh, it's totally out of control, and it has nothing to do with the kid that got shot or the guy that shot him. It's about everybody else now.
Right. Okay, so here's the thing. So, Fox News pulled their hoodies off their website. Barack Obama...
Oh, they're not even selling hoodies anymore?
Nope. Barack Obama put their hoodies on sale on the Obama 2012 website.
Oh, God. Put Fox hoodies?
No.
Put his hoodies
put Obama, on sale. Yeah.
See, so, I would...
Dude, it's ridiculous. I mean, first of all, the pictures that they're showing, right? The fresh-faced young boy.
Well, the hoodie has nothing to do with the story.
No, it all
comes from Geraldo Rivera's comment that he got shot because he was wearing a hoodie.
Right. Yes, you're right about that. That is
what we should be selling is hoodies with Geraldo Rivera's picture on them.
Just the mustache.
Just the mustache. Exactly. Yeah, it's just
Geraldo Rivera's a knucklehead.
He is a knucklehead, but he's got more listeners than us, so I can't fault him.
But I don't think any of them like him.
Well, you got to admit, did you watch when he tried to break into Al Capone's secret vault thing?
Of course I did.
That was the beginning of the end of Geraldo, but man, if he had found something, he'd be huge now.
Yeah. Well, wasn't he? He used to be a 60 Minutes guy, right?
Geraldo? No, I don't.
I believe so. I believe that's where he was. He may. When he was a legitimate.
No, it wasn't 60. It was. I think it was 2020.
2020. Okay.
I think it was on 2020. Yeah.
Okay, that's the same difference, though.
Well, 60 Minutes is old guys.
Right. 60 Minutes is on CBS. 2020 is on ABC.
Yeah. Old guys you thought were dead were 60 Minutes.
Yeah. And what's his name? Rooney.
Andy Rooney.
Andy Rooney.
Andy Rooney. Yeah. He is dead now.
He is dead now.
He
you ever wonder why?
You ever wonder why they call it taking a crap? You're not really taking it. You're leaving it.
You ever wonder why my eyebrows are crazy like this? As if I have no mirrors in my home?
He used to be, when 60 Minutes, in the early days of 60 Minutes, he used to be, like, really good, but then he just kind of became, like, an a-hole. Yeah. Especially on, did you see the Ali G show when he, like, walked out of the interview?
Ali G is awesome.
He was, but Andy Rennie would not put up with him and just walked out.
That's great. Ali G is great. Did you ever see where he did the interview with the FBI director? He was talking about like Homeland Security and stuff, and he was talking about having a train built overnight to crash into the.
Yes.
I was like, what? He was like, no, that's not possible.
That's not possible. Train crash. They'd have to lay tracks up for the White House. Yeah, but what if they did at night? At night.
At night. He said, what about at night? There's another one where he was, I think same interview where he was talking about what would you do if you he's talking about, he was asking about him being caught in bed with the FBI director's wife, and what would he do? And it's nothing crazy. He said, what if I shot you first? It was just.
There was one where he was talking. It was when he was in the. It was like the talk show version. And he was talking about the 18-year-old Japanese always being accused of killing people. It was always the euthanasia.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
He was.
About time somebody played that joke.
Now, have you seen the? I don't know if it's even out yet. The new movie, The Dictator.
No. I don't know if it's out yet. I don't know
if it is, but I'm gonna have to see it. I love Borat.
Oh, you know what? I did not see
Bruno. Bruno was shocking. It was funny, but it was shocking. There was a lot more penis than I expected. Probably about as much as there was in Borat, but in Borat they had the big black line over it. Yeah, and Bruno there was no line over it.
Yeah, and he tried to punk Ron Paul on that.
Oh, I don't
appreciate that. Oh, yeah. He said, well, Bruno is supposed to be Austrian, right?
Yeah.
Well, Ron Paul is one of the the economic thinking is often called the Austrian School of Economics, right? And it comes from that, and he pretended like he was Austrian, and kind of playing the Austrian School of Economics thing, and wanted an interview, so he granted an interview, and then I guess he started getting naked.
oh, that was Ron Paul?
That was Ron Paul, yeah.
Oh, he brought him, the lights went out, and they were doing the interview, and the lights go out, obviously it's set up, so he says, let's go back in the bedroom here, and while they're trying to work on it. So he takes him back in the bedroom, and he's like pouring him a drink, and then he puts on some like romantic music, and he lights some candles, and he starts undressing.
Yeah, and Ron Paul was out of there.
Yeah, he did. He ran off. It took him a little bit, and then he's I'm out of here. This is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I mean, that is funny.
It was some funny stuff. I know you don't like him messing with Ron Paul.
Right. I mean, I can appreciate it. It's just that, Ron Paul. He got
Alan Keyes. He got Alan Keyes a lot worse than he got Ron Paul, though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I can't tell you what happened on that one, but
I gotta. It was
pretty funny.
Then.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking
out.
Yeah, right, it was hard to watch. It was pretty disturbing, but it was so funny at the same time. But
yeah,
he really pushed the limits on that one.
That is. It's like some of the stuff is like it gets to that uncomfortable level,
But some of it was just so funny that, like Borat was just over the top. That was.
Oh my gosh, that's so great with the Jew claw. How do you defend the Jew claw?
Then when they turn on the lights, the cockroaches are in the room and they're throwing money at the cockroaches. It was so funny.
or his sister is the best prostitute.
No, second best. Was it second best in all of Kazakhstan?
Oh my gosh! There's the